Scotland, the home of Drew McIntyre. A few years ago, Drew McIntyre had a world title match against the tribal chief Roman Reigns, and he was expected to win. He was expected to claim his crown at Clash at the Castle. But what happened? He got screwed over by Solo Sikoa and the Bloodline. And ever since, he has held a grudge against every member of the Bloodline, especially Jey Uso. This has led him to this point, 2024, Clash at the Castle in Scotland, where he will face Damian Priest for the World Heavyweight Championship. People, welcome to Bam Lamau, where I'm here to give you the latest and greatest wrestling videos provided by your boy Bam Lamau. So, Clash at the Castle predictions. There's only 5 matches announced so far as I am recording this video. Very short, but a very quality stacked pay-per-view that we have on hand. The first match that I am predicting is the I Quit match between Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles. So recently AJ Styles has teased that he is going to retire, but this was all a ruse. He did a Mark Henry against the World Heavyweight Champion, who is Cody Rhodes, and he turned on him and he said, "I'm not retiring, I'm just jumping to the front of the line to claim one more WWE Undisputed Championship opportunity." But Cody said, "Nah, you can get your opportunity, but under my rules and under the stipulation where if you lose, you are going to say, I quit." People, this match is going to be fun. I feel like they are going to tear the house down. The Good Brothers are also involved. So some bullet clubs and shenanigans that are going to be popping up here. I do think that Cody Rhodes does retain this title. I don't know what's next for AJ Styles, but I really do hope that he doesn't retire. I feel like he's still got a bit more in the tank. Maybe a TNA crossover WWE, I don't know, but Cody Rhodes should retain this title. He should make AJ Styles say I quit. AJ Styles should probably go to like a Raw, where he can actually get a lot more opportunities for a World Championship. The second match is for the Intercontinental Championship. This match is being contested by Chad Gable and the Menace himself, the self-proclaimed main protagonist of Raw, Chad Gable. Chad Gable has been amazing ever since his heel turn. I feel like he has been one of the cornerstones of Raw. I can't wait to see what he can do on the show every time he is on it. And him and Sami Zayn are probably going to have a good match. This is the time where you should be pulling the trigger. Give Chad Gable the title. Sami Zayn has been a great IC champion, but I don't think he needs to hold it for so long. So giving it to Chad Gable, who is on a hot streak and who can actually move it onto a feud against Otis and the rest of the Alpha Academy, with the story that, you know what, I won it because, well, I mean, the group helped you, but you know, I still won the match. I feel like that can transition into that and into the next split where the Creed brothers will be Chad's new muscle, and Alpha Academy will go away or just not be the same, consist of Otis, Akira Tozawa, and Maxine Dupree. But Chad Gable should win this match. Should be a very fun match. I expect Chad Gable to win. Or plot twist, right? Imagine if Chad Gable wins, but Otis, Akira Tozawa, and Maxine Dupree actually like really turn on Sami Zayn. Like they also turn full on heel, and like they become a whole heel stable. I don't know if it's leading to that, or if we're just gonna get the generic run of yeah, there's a whole split, and then the Creed brothers just come in, you know, as Chad Gable's new muscle. The next match is between Bayley and Piper Niven. Firstly, I need to get things off my chest. I feel like they're treating Bayley like how they treated Rey Mysterio when he was World Heavyweight champion. What I mean by that is that every time Bayley comes across someone much larger, right, she gets squashed, or like gets squashed. I remember when Rey Mysterio was World Heavyweight champion the first time around, and he just got dismantled. He barely won any of his actual matches. There was the time where the Great Khali crushed his head, the time where he got destroyed by the Big Show, and he was World Heavyweight champion. Your World Heavyweight champion should not be going through all of this nonsense. But I digress. Bayley versus Piper Niven. I feel like Bayley should win this match. Piper Niven is not going to win, even with Chelsea Green by her side. Bayley should win, move on to SummerSlam against Nia Jax, where she will probably lose the title. It's crazy, but yeah, I don't think they've treated her to the level of where they've treated the other horsewomen that have actually held world championships. But Bayley will probably lose it at SummerSlam, but she is retaining here, where she'll probably get a great ovation from the crowd. She'll put on a good match with Piper Niven, and yeah, move on to Nia Jax at SummerSlam. The next match is the women's triple threat tag team match for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. This match is being contested by the champions Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill, who have been on a run, destroying everybody in their way, versus the Scottish duo of Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, versus Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark. Shayna Baszler, who recently just got destroyed by Lola Vice on NXT Battleground, in the it's not a fight pit, it's Raw Underground Part 2, NXT Underground. Here, straightforward again, Bianca and Jade should win. I wouldn't be surprised if they give the titles to Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, since they are also in their home countries. Maybe they'll do that, or they're holding off for the big one where their homeboy will actually win it, but I will get to that just in a second. But here, Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill will probably retain. They will probably dominate, do their thing, and then move on to their next feud. And also, who do you think they will drop their titles to? Credibly, because they've done a very, very good job. They've been booked better than the actual world champion Bayley. So who do you think they will actually drop the titles to? Comment down below and let me know. The main event. Yes, the main event. What everybody, and I mean everybody, will be watching to see is if Drew McIntyre can actually win the big one in his home crowd and stay champion. He probably will stay champion because there's no money in the bank cash in. But will he actually beat Damian Priest? Or will Damian Priest actually continue his title reign and then move on to a feud against the Ring General Gunther? But in this match, I could call it either way. I could easily go either way, where Drew gets upset again, and it's not because of him this time, it's because CM Punk makes an appearance and actually screws him over again, continuing that feud. And then Damian Priest continues to face Gunther for that World Heavyweight Championship, where you could actually lose it to Gunther, and I wouldn't actually have a problem with that. Or they have Drew McIntyre win, he faces Gunther, and that kind of overcomplicates it for me. So I'm gonna go Damian Priest for this one. I think that is the more safer option in terms of booking, so that you don't book yourselves into corners and have Gunther lose and do all of that nonsense. I feel as if CM Punk will actually screw Drew McIntyre again, continuing that feud. Damian Priest will move on, and there will be cracks in the Judgment Day as always. But Damian Priest will still be champion. Drew McIntyre will be disappointed again at home at Clash of the Castle, and his search for world title gold will continue. People, let me know what your predictions are. Like, share, subscribe. Bam Lamar out. Peace.